Why am I holding the sole of a shoe? And what does it have to do with making a Spider-Man costume? Let me explain. When you sew up a Spider-Man costume, the feet are just socks. You need some sort of shoe inside of here to make it useful. And although most people will just use a kung fu shoe or a water shoe inside of the feet, if you want to be screen accurate to the Raimi suit, you need to use dress shoes. And if you look at the boots used in the movie, you can actually see the shape of the dress shoe underneath the fabric. And outside of the fabric, they look like this. The one thing you'll probably notice is they don't have a lot of seams on them. So, if you want to be screen accurate, you can either have a pair of shoes custom made without a sole on them like I did here, or find a near enough shoe and remove the sole. Let me show you how. Aside from the shoe, you're also going to need a screwdriver and a heat gun. Let's get started. You first want to start out by applying heat to the toe of the shoe. Then, using your screwdriver, apply leverage to try and create a small gap. You can use this gap to start to try and wedge it open. Use more heat and your screwdriver to slowly widen that gap. Use your hands then to start wrenching the sole away from the shoe. Once you start getting it separated, aim your heat gun in between the sole and the shoe in order to really loosen up that adhesive. Once it's warmed up, you can really start to wrench it. Put it on your hip, put it between your legs, and really just wrench at the sole of the shoe to try and pull it off. Then, more heat, more pulling, and eventually, you're gonna have your shoe separated. If your sole was partially tacked on, make sure you take a hammer and flatten out all those tacks. And there you go. You've got a nearly screen-accurate shoe ready to be put inside the boot of your Sam Raimi Spider-Man costume for a fraction of the price of a custom job.